Do you like washing your hair this way or in the bathtub better?
Bathtub better.
I am not happy right now, you guys. So, I cannot say the exact words of what I want to talk about because I will get demonetized because YouTube has rules about sensitive news topics and things like that. But you guys know what I'm talking about if you guys have been watching the news or paying attention to social media or just existing in the last, couple weeks. There's a big thing going on in the world, right? You know what I'm talking about. There's a big thing and it's causing a lot of things to be canceled and shut down. Okay, we're on the same page, right? If we're not on the same page, I don't know what to tell you. Because of the thing that is happening right now, my life is in shambles. Not for health reasons necessarily, but just for the fact that I don't know what's going on. I feel like probably a lot of you guys feel the same way. You're watching the news, you're keeping up with social media, and you're just trying to stay informed and separate the real from the fake. And I'm doing the same thing, but all I know is that travel plans are being canceled, things are being closed and shut down, appointments are being canceled. So my calendar is just in shambles right now. My plans for this month and even maybe next month are in shambles right now. And I'm grateful. I want to start this off by saying I am grateful for the fact that I am not a high risk person for this thing. Neither is Zaya, neither are, I don't know, older people, whatever. But me and Zaya, I think we are gonna be okay health-wise. It's just more so everything surrounding and like our routine and things we were trying to do and places we were trying to go. The reason why I'm making this vlog is because today is Friday and today I was supposed to be making a totally different type of video. By the way, I have zit stickers on, if you see that. We were supposed to be filming a totally different type of video. You guys know that I have been doing Raven and Zaya's big adventure. I posted the first episode where we went to Keystone, Colorado, and I had plans for this whole entire year for us to continue traveling, going new places, doing new things, and meeting new people. And I was gonna, create my whole series around that. And we were supposed to be going on our next trip today. Here's Zaya, by the way.
Mommy, I'm making cereal for my baby, and last time at Houston, I had fun with baby Allison.
Okay. So we were headed to our next destination for the next episode of our big adventure today. We had flights booked, we had hotels booked, we had rental cars booked, we had attractions planned, we had meetups planned, we had things purchased, we were packed, we were ready to go until at the last minute, this thing that is going on in the world started to just get worse, and we basically had to cancel all those plans just due to the fact that we're trying to be safe, we're trying to be cautious, and also things are closed and so we can't even really go do what we were gonna go do if it's gonna be closed. That got canceled and here we are at home. So instead today, Zaya actually did go to school, but I was worried. I thought they were gonna close her school today. They didn't. They felt like it was okay for the kids to still go to school. I'm like, okay, I felt pretty okay with that. So she did go to school today, and meanwhile, I went to the grocery store because people are stocking up as if it's the apocalypse, and therefore I feel like, stores are gonna be wiped out of a lot of things. Like if I just try to go and do my normal grocery shopping next week, I feel like a lot of things are gonna be sold out. So I was like, let me go today and get a few more extra things. And the grocery stores were a madhouse. I went to Target yesterday and it was pretty normal, but I went to like HEB today, which is like the grocery store here. And lines were snaked around, aisles were completely cleared off. Like people were buying weird things. Like the lady in front of me was like, ooh, I was able to get 2 packs of chicken livers. I guess all the regular chicken stuff was sold out. I mean, it's not funny, but it's just like, bruh. So I got a few extra little essentials. My assistant did come still and work today, and we've just kind of been brainstorming and trying to redo my whole entire calendar because I had a lot of things planned and a lot of travel and a lot of it's just throwing me off. So spent some time today trying to just figure it out and picked up Zaya from school, and now we're here. I am disappointed that we didn't get to do our big adventure trip this weekend, but next week is spring break anyway. So Zaya was not gonna be going to school for next week, which is good timing because they probably were gonna have to close the school next week anyway. But you know, we were thinking about going and doing some fun stuff for spring break, and it don't look like we gonna be doing too much. We gonna be staying in the house is what it seems like. So,
Mommy, we're about to go somewhere.
who's about to go somewhere?
Me and my baby.
Oh, where y'all going?
Somewhere with you.
Oh, where are we going?
Let's find out.
Okay. We won't be leaving the house or going and doing anything. I think starting today is Friday. I feel like for the next at least week or so, we're gonna basically just be at the house. Maybe going over to my mom's house if we get bored or something like that, but I don't know, it's confusing. There's a lot of mixed messages going around, and I'm not gonna lie, it is making me a little anxious, but you know, I'm very thankful to be in a position where I'm gonna be good, because I know a lot of people are not as lucky and they're in much worse situations and having a much harder time navigating through all of these shutdowns and being sent home from work and kids being sent home from school, and it's just a lot. It's just a lot. So for those of you watching this who are or have had a harder time with it, my heart goes out to you guys. We are just, like I said, I think just gonna kind of stay home and chill and lay low for a little bit. And that's basically what this vlog is gonna be about. What's your baby doing?
Taking a nap before we go.
Okay. Now, if you look around, you can see that Zaya should be pretty well entertained in the house. She has more than enough stuff to play with. Just got a new set of princess shoes because she wore them other ones out, literally broke them. She had about 3 pairs that she was wearing to death. So she just got a new set. Fancy. You like those?
Yeah, my baby started waking up and now we're going somewhere.
Oh, as y'all can see, it's hair washing day. She wanted to wear her hair down, so I let her, and then we went 2 days like that, and now it's gonna be a fun time detangling that hair. So I'm gonna do that tonight.
And I'm packing his food.
You're packing up your baby's food? Are y'all going on a picnic?
Yeah.
Oh, and Bougie's here. Bougie's like, I don't know what y'all worried about. I'm chilling. I think it's so cute how Bougie plays with Zaya. They act like siblings sometimes. Or he acts like he thinks he's a sibling.
I will get something to wear for the picnic.
Okay. Oh, you're getting dressed up for the picnic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm still in my pajamas.
Those not your pajamas. That's what you wore to school.
But they're gray pajamas.
Oh, yes. Those are your pajamas. You must go and get dressed for the picnic. Go ahead. Wow, let me see your outfit.
For the picnic.
Wow, that's a fancy outfit for a picnic.
Mom, the kitty's in my picnic basket.
Oh, I think he wants to come too.
Hey.
Can he come?
No.
Why not?
Because he's a noisy kitty.
He's a noisy kitty.
Yeah.
He's not being noisy. Are you gonna put some shoes on with your outfit? I think these silver ones would go nicely.
The silver shoes look nice.
They do look nice. Is that the food? What is that? Fruit salad?
No, it's food. DECOR food.
Regular food?
Yeah.
What kind of regular food?
I got all kinds of food, but we don't know what it is yet.
Oh, it's a mystery surprise casserole.
And
Have you been keeping your playhouse spick and span?
I have to get everything out.
You had to take everything out?
Uh-huh.
Why? Are you moving?
Yep.
Where are you moving to?
To a different house.
Where?
Let's find out. So this one is going to be closed.
Oh, Zaya Rain Cafe is now closed? Oh no.
Mommy, which one is closed?
Closed starts with the letter C. So which one is it? Yep.
Let's get ready for the picnic. Special purse.
Oh yeah, I like that purse. That looks nice with your outfit. Is that the cooler? Do you need some ice cubes in there?
Those are not ice cubes.
Oh, well, I was just pretending.
You can't put the food
Don't you have some pretend ice cubes somewhere? All your toys are all jumbled up again, but all your toys are jumbled up. Is that something we need to do while we're stuck at home? Is reorganize your toys again?
No.
No?
Here's some ice cubes.
Now, how come when I said those were the ice cubes, you said no?
I found some ice cubes.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely think something that I can occupy my time doing during all of this is just doing some organization stuff around the house. I actually have several places that need some work. Her toys, again, because that's just like a monthly thing. This closet over here, which is supposed to be like the craft art supply closet, it is an utter, let me just show you. It is embarrassing what this thing looks like. Zaya, you're so nosy. Zaya just walked straight in. Now, what are y'all doing? Didn't nobody say come in here and start messing with stuff? Both of y'all. Bougie, look at this disaster. Disaster. There's literally like just stuff everywhere. This is just a conglomeration of like, oh, we don't need that. We don't want that in the way. Let's just throw it in this closet. And then it looks like this. So yeah, toys in the playroom, craft room closet. My pantry is still in shambles from our shelf breaking debacle. My glam room has kind of become a little bit of a mess and a little bit disorganized because I just wasn't keeping up with it properly. And I also just need to like, I never really 100% finished even setting up that room. Definitely have a lot of like spring cleaning type projects that I could probably do over this spring break slash thing that I can't say going on right now. Mommy needs a glass of wine. I only drink extremely sweet, like Moscatos and stuff, because I am a wimp. Cheers to just keeping it all together no matter what. So I feel like I didn't finish explaining what I was saying about our canceled plans and my calendar and stuff. Me being a full-time YouTuber, it's very important for me to have my content planned out in advance. So I've been planning out a lot of my content months in advance. I'll have, 2 months ahead of time. I'll have 2 months worth of stuff just laid out on the calendar. I know what I'm gonna film. I know what the topics are gonna be. I know where we're going, what we're doing, everything like that, because I wanna continue to post consistently on my schedule. So when things get canceled and rearranged and stuff like that, it's like, oh my god, now I gotta think of like replacement content kind of just on the fly, which sometimes it's not that hard to do, because sometimes it's like, well, I can just do this instead or do that instead, like especially when you're a vlogger. Luckily, when your content is kind of just about your life, you can just vlog your life no matter what you're doing, which is pretty much what I'm doing right now. I'm lucky in the fact that you guys like that, honestly. Low key, I feel like some of you guys are probably happy that my trip got canceled, because some of you guys may not even really like my travel vlogs and these new series and this new stuff that I'm trying, because I know a lot of you guys prefer at home, chill, casual, personal, just whatever the heck we're doing that day type content like this. So some of you guys are probably happy that we're kind of stuck at the house. But just for me as a content creator, it's like I kind of feel like I can't just do that back to back to back to back to back. You know, you have to have some sort of, you know, something more to it, I feel. So that's just the only reason why I'm a little stressed out. When you're stressed out, just make some of your favorite foods and that'll help you feel better. Some of my favorite foods happen to be plantains, maduros, whatever you want to call them, and Brussels sprouts. Fun fact about me, I actually love Brussels sprouts. It's one of America's most hated vegetables, I feel like. This is shredded Brussels sprouts with bacon and like garlic butter. This is actually like a pre-made thing that I got from H-E-B and you just cook it in the oven, but I like Brussels sprouts in many forms, okay? Don't knock it till you try it. All right, guys, so it is the next day. I did not wash Zaya's hair last night because we ended up just getting too comfy and it just didn't end up happening. So I actually decided that I'm going to wash her hair in the kitchen sink, you know, bootleg salon style, because I feel like this detangling process is about to take a while. And I'm reheating my coffee in the microwave. And with curly hair, obviously you detangle while it's wet with conditioner in it. And sometimes when it takes so long, Zaya is literally sitting in the bathtub, turning into a shriveled up prune, sitting in the water that long. So I think it would be better to just do it in the sink. And that way she can like watch TV and stuff while I do it. We're gonna see how it goes. This is not a tutorial. But yeah, basically her hair just really needs to be washed, detangled and conditioned. So I brought all the stuff down here, cleaned out the sink. I think I'm just gonna lay one towel down for her to lay on right here. There, cozy. Cause I gotta like finger separate your hair first cause it's pretty tangled.
I don't want water on my hair.
But I have to wash it.
No.
Zaya, how am I gonna wash your hair without water? You want dirty, stinky hair? Little bugs are gonna go in your hair. Do you want that? No. Sometimes we just have to make stuff up. Okay, actually you can sit up real quick. So I got this in PR a couple weeks ago. It was a package from Just For Me, a bunch of curly hair products for Zaya, and I thought this was interesting. Tender head detangling treatment, and it's like you're supposed to put it in before you wash their hair and kind of start detangling the hair. And then go in with washing it. So it's like a jelly, like a really slick, slimy jelly thing. So I am trying this right now for the first time. So I just wanted to show you guys this side of her hair. I put the product in and I just kind of finger detangled and started using a wide tooth comb just to get it going. Her hair was really, really matted. I'm not gonna lie, it was very tangled from wearing her hair down and not having it in braids or anything. And it works really well, actually. Like it's making the hair a lot, like it's making it slick. So it's easier to detangle or at least get it started versus this side of her hair. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but I don't know if you guys can see how kind of like clumped up and tangled it is. So I haven't started this side yet. You see she got grass in her hair from playing outside at school and everything. And I haven't put any water on it yet. It's just that product. So just wanted to tell you fellow curly head kid moms out there about this. Okay, look at me, boo-boo. Okay, look over there. So this is the kind of pre-detangled side, and then look over here. And this is the not detangled side. I just started. Do you like washing your hair this way or in the bathtub better?
Bathtub better.
I'm almost done. All right, part one of Raven's Ratchet Salon went well. We got the hair all clean and pretty much detangled. Took about 2 hours. But we got it done, and Zaya was such a big girl sitting through that. Now part 2 is I've decided I'm gonna put her hair in like a bunch of small braids just so that it'll last throughout the week, since we're just gonna be home. I don't wanna worry about hair or anything like that, and it's just, it stays better. The more smaller sections I put it in, the longer it'll last until hair washing day again. So we got all the supplies. We about to get to work. So this is what I decided to do. Turn around, boo-boo. Let me see the back of your head. I'm just making little parts, and I'm actually just doing 2-strand twists and just letting it curl up at the bottom, because I knew that little braids were just gonna be a pain to take out. So hopefully these will be easier to take out, and there's no rubber band at the end. So I'm using gel so that it'll like stay. I've never done this before, so we'll see how it dries. Hopefully it dries nicely and it lasts for a while and it's not too hard to like take out later. It is now 7 p.m. you guys, several hours later, but we did take breaks. And I'm finally done. Turn around to the back. Wow, Zaya, that's a big girl hairstyle. You never had that style before. Give me a little spin. Ooh. Okay, you wanna come see it? Come look in the mirror right here. What do you think? You like it? You feel like a big girl?
Let's eat some grapes.
Okay, go eat your grapes. You did such a good job sitting and letting me do that. That took a long time, and you were very patient.
My baby is kissing you.
Oh, thanks, baby.
And she made more cupcakes just for you.
She's been wiggling her head around ever since I finished. I think she likes the movement. You like the movement? Don't make yourself dizzy. Lord Jesus. She didn't even take a nap today. We skipped right through nap and she's still this wild. So Zaya had a big mess down here from playing, and she just cleaned up everything. And then what happened? What happened?
I was going to the star.
You got a star today? Wow. Good job, Zaya. What does that mean?
Candy.
Pick something from the candy jar. Okay. Good job. Some of you guys have been asking about the chore chart. If you guys didn't see that video, I think it's called My 3-Year-Old Does Chores, where I created this and we started this just as like an incentive to do some extra stuff. And when she reaches to a star, she gets a candy. And that's pretty much the only time I open that candy jar, so it's special. Okay guys, so it is day 3 of quarantine, I guess if you want to call it that. Zaya is currently at my mom's house for the day because it is a filming day for me. I am taking advantage of this downtime. Not really downtime for me. I'm still gonna film and post videos and probably actually be posting extra videos during this time. So today I'm filming a hair tutorial, hence why I look like this right now. Makeup is done, hair is not done. I just did my makeup on a little Instagram live stream. Took far too long doing that, got distracted, listening to music and talking to you guys, but I'm finally done with that. And I am about to set up my little studio setup to film this hair tutorial. So I kind of wanted to show you a little behind the scenes of that. So I'm actually borrowing these lights from my mom. She bought these when she started making YouTube videos. These are by Newer on Amazon. They're like similar to, I think it's called like the Diva lights. There's these really expensive lights that all the top like beauty gurus were using for a while, but now they have dupes on Amazon. You can set the brightness and the tone of the light, the temperature. So I've got 2 of these. which I'm going to be kind of putting on either side. Normally I have been using like, you know, ring lights or soft boxes, which are these ones right here. So you guys know ring lights, soft boxes, but these are a little bit better and brighter. So I think I'm just gonna be using these, like 2 of these, and then I'm gonna be switching out my paper roll for the pink roll. This is my little bootleg curtain rod setup. If you guys have not seen my glam room setup video, definitely go check that out. When I'm doing beauty tutorials or like sit down type studio tutorials, it's an all day thing. It's the showering, the washing your hair, the hygiene, then it's the doing the makeup, then it's the doing the setup, then it's the actual filming, which can take hours. And I don't normally film a lot of these types of videos anymore just because I've been doing a lot more vlogging and lifestyle content. I honestly don't use this setup very much, but when I do, I try to make it look as good as possible. Nice even color behind me. So I'm gonna have my 2 lights, I'm gonna have my camera set up here, my laptop as my monitor. Gotta get all my hair stuff, an extension cord to plug in the hair tools, and then we should be good to film. I'm probably gonna be filming for at least probably 3 hours because it's a hair tutorial, and the thing I'm doing to my hair takes, you know, over an hour when I'm not filming. So when I'm filming, it's gonna take twice as long. That's usually my rule of thumb. You know, just double the time if you're filming something. Okay guys, change of plans. I actually ended up doing the absolute most. This is the most intense lighting setup I've ever done for a video. I am using all of my lights. So just a behind the scenes look at what I've got going on here. Essentially, and I just looked at it and it actually looks really good. I think this is actually going to make a difference in the overall like quality of this video when you guys see it. With all, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these lights. Let me show you, I just did a little test. I've also got my new microphone. These are the Rode, what is this called? Rode Mic Go or something like that. I can link everything down below for you guys, but this little microphone setup, so it's like 2 pieces, one that you clip onto yourself and one that connects to the camera, the microphone, and the receiver. Very, very easy and simple to use, but works really well and really has good audio quality. I've been using this recently for a lot of my videos. If you guys have noticed an increase in audio quality, that's what it is. I'll link this down below. The camera I'm using is just my same old Canon 70D. I've got a 50mm Canon lens on it for that beauty shot close-up look. And then again, I can link all these different lights. These are all available on Amazon. So I will put Amazon links down below for this entire setup, including my tripod and everything. So I don't know what these lights are called. I'm just gonna call them square lights for now, but I've got my ring light in the middle, square lights on either side of my face, and softbox lights on either side of the backdrop. And this is what it's looking like. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hey guys, what's up? It's Raven. I am testing the microphone. I'm also testing. So it's just really good even lighting. I feel like it's hard for y'all to see with me just like recording the other camera screen, but if you notice, there's like little to no shadow showing on the backdrop. It just looks like a very even flat color and very even lighting on my face, no shadows on my face. So I'm liking how this is looking. I think it's gonna be worth it in the end. So here is my perspective. I've got my laptop as my monitor connected to my camera. Camera's way back there. Ring light, square light, softbox light pointing to the backdrop, softbox light pointing to the backdrop. And I'm about to finally start filming. All right guys, I just got done filming. I'm turning everything off, closing that down, turn all my lights off. You guys can probably tell what kind of video it was by, you know, the transformation I just underwent, but there's something like special and different about it. So I think you guys are seeing this vlog before you see that actual tutorial, but definitely tune in for this tutorial because it's actually really cool. I'm really excited about it. So I just finished that. The actual thing that I did was actually very, very quick, but the filming process behind it was very, very not quick. I would say I spent about 6 hours. 6 hours total for full, like start to finish, getting ready, setting up, filming, done, like 6 hours total. So if you're ever wondering how long it takes me, I get that question a lot, like how long does it take me to film? How long does it take me to edit? Of course, every video is different, but for a beauty video like this, it just took me 6 hours. Editing is a whole nother story. I do have editors now that I work with, so that's kind of different now. But yeah, it's kind of like a 9-to-5 job, but just not on 9 to 5 hours, which I prefer because I like having flexible hours. So I'm not complaining. But now I'm about to go pick up Zaya from my mom's house, and then it's gonna be already time to do our, bedtime routine. And then tomorrow is Monday, but there's no school because it's spring break anyway. So there wouldn't have been any school regardless, but due to what's going on right now, like either way, there probably wouldn't be any school. So we are just going to be at home. I definitely have some stuff to work on. I work from home anyway, but Zaya, I feel bad because I feel like she's gonna be bored. So I'm gonna definitely have to find like some extra fun activities that we can do at home and just try to spend like that extra quality time with her this week since our travel plans got canceled. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a sad, slightly boring spring break, but we gonna get through it. It's fine. It's for the best. I hope you guys are staying safe. Wash your hands. Stay inside. Try not to panic. And yeah, just stay safe. So I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.